Okay, now being 2 o'clock on March 27th, 2024, we can call the Laconia Police Commission March 27th meeting to order. Would you please rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'll let the minutes show that Executive Assistant Laurie Marsh is present and Recording Secretary. Roll call, Commissioner Davis.
Here.
Commissioner Mello.
Here.
Commissioner Woodham is here. Chief Matthew Canfield is seated at the table. We have a quorum, and therefore we will establish the meeting and move on forward. Personnel matters. Chief Canfield. Commendations and awards, I'm sorry.
Our annual awards ceremony will take place on May 16th, beginning at 4:30, followed by the awards presentation at 6 p.m. So that's May 16th at the Lakeport Opera House. They were kind enough to, again, donate their facility for our awards ceremony. So looking forward to that, to certainly recognize a lot of the good work that the officers and employees do on a regular basis.
6 p.m.
It starts at 4:30. The award ceremony starts at 6 p.m.
Resignations and retirement. Chief Canfield.
Nothing?
Promotions and classification changes. Chief Canfield.
Nothing?
Command staff reports, the support division. Chief Canfield.
So they've been busy. They reapplied for a grant through Senator Shaheen's office as well as Congressman Pappas's office. If you remember, a couple years ago, we received $98,000 in funding for a storage building. So this is another application to seeking more money to be able to complete that project. That would be for a storage building in the back left corner of the police station lot where the impound lot is. And that would provide for storage of some of the equipment that we leave outdoors, the electronic signboards, the trailers, the command post vehicle, that kind of stuff that takes a beating from the weather just by sitting outside. So they were working on those grants.
Is that something that would go out to bid, the building itself? I mean,
It will eventually. Once we secure the funding for it, it would go out to bid.
I've talked to him about that, it's a possibility,
Yep.
good.
doing some
Good.
things.
They've been doing other grant maintenance, including the JAG grant that we were awarded $11,000 for. That would be used to purchase ballistic helmets. So each officer will have a ballistic rated helmet assigned to them. So that's in the works. The new server is in place and running. Most of the old computer system has been switched over to the new server, but they're still working on a lot of licenses and fully transferring the old system to the new system. A much needed upgrade because our old server was at end of life, so it's a little bit of a relief to get it onto the new server system. And then they've just been doing maintenance on the budget, anticipating our budget presentation probably sometime late May or early June.
General orders, Chief?
Nothing?
Okay. Attrition summary.
So you have that before you. In 2023, we had one retirement, one trainee resigned during, or I'm sorry, two resigned during training, two just resigned to go into the civilian sector, and then 4 others resigned to go to other law enforcement agencies. I spoke with all 4 of those. They were for personal reasons, is why they went, and not the agency itself. So, two of them left for better schedules, not have to work weekends, nights, and holidays, and went to the academy. Another one went to Concord PD, another one went to Londonderry PD because their family was closer to them down there, so, and that's it.
And the IPC summary, Chief.
I won't bore you with going through the whole thing as you have it before you, but if you look, we police ourselves very well. The vast majority of these complaints that are initiated are initiated internally within the department by supervisors. So I think it shows that we hold our staff accountable and take action to correct poor behavior if that's necessary.
Questions?
This is for all 2023?
Correct.
All right, yeah.
Yep.
And the use of force summary, Chief Canfield.
So you have that before you as well. So for the year of 2023, we made a total of 956 physical custody arrests. The actual use of force that we used was used in 4.7% of those arrests, which is extremely low. 2022, we made a total of 1,303 physical custody arrests and used force in only 4.06% of those. So I think, we've always had a very good restraint when it comes to use of force. That's not used unless absolutely necessary. And when that force has been used, our officers use it in an appropriate manner and only to the point where it's necessary to take someone into custody. So I think that goes to the quality of the officers we have as well as their training and their restraint.
Questions? Moving on to Operations Division, Chief Canfield.
So they've been busy coming into the springtime, so Motorcycle Week, as usual, is a high priority this time of year. Planning, we have an upcoming meeting this week with some of our local partners that we work closely with, as well as our annual Motorcycle Week briefing with all the agencies, which has been scheduled for May 26th. That'll be the breakfast meeting that we hold with all of our partners. And you're invited to that. That'll be at 10 a.m. at the Bean Center. The Motorcycle Week schedule, bid schedule is out and completed. They're working on the summer schedule, as well as a number of different special events for the summer, including 4th of July. That's it.
And hirings, Chief Canfield.
Nothing at this time. We do have a couple in backgrounds, but nothing to present to you as of yet.
Moving on to commission action, you've all received a copy of the March 6th.
Make a motion, we accept the minutes of the last meeting.
Is there a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. On the motion made by Commissioner Mello, was seconded by Commissioner Davis, passes unanimously. The meeting minutes of March 6th are accepted as distributed. A review of monthly activity reports, department monthly highlights, Chief Canfield.
For the month of February, we responded to 1,932 calls for service, conducted 64 park walk and talks, 240 extra patrols, 19 community policing events, investigated 250 criminal offenses, clearing 186 of those by arrest, with a total of 73 of those being physical custody arrests. We took 10 people into custody for intoxication, investigated 14 domestic disturbances, 57 other disturbances, 4 suicidal subjects, and 11 violation restraining orders. Volunteers from within the department volunteered 14 hours for the month, and our victim services unit volunteered 8 hours for the month.
Questions? Moving on to Criminal Investigative Unit statistics, Chief Canfield.
I'm happy to report that 2 of our detectives that were injured or out on light duty are hopefully coming back soon. They've been working on light duty, but they can't leave the building, so certainly still contributing, but it'd be nice to know once they're fully back and operational that they'll be able to function in that capacity. Another one of our officers that's on light duty is working on detectives now, so she's assisting up there as well with some of the caseload. February, they took on 7 initial cases that were just assigned, conducted 13 follow-ups, made 5 felony arrests, initiated 7 felony charges, 1 misdemeanor charge, 10 search warrants, conducted 22 sex offender registrations, and did 3 polygraph exams, as well as 35 hours of training. They did 6 hours of community presentations, which were active shooter presentations, 49 body-worn camera redactions, and 10 TransUnion TLO checks.
Moving on to budget printouts, Chief Canfield.
We are currently 65.38% of the way through the budget year, and we are currently trending at 60.46%. So we're trending quite a bit under budget at this point.
Questions? Moving on to monthly traffic statistics, Chief Canfield.
In the month of February, we issued 9 parking tickets, responded to 36 motor vehicle accidents, 8 of which were with injury. Number 1 location was, or I'm sorry, number 1 cause was for traffic control devices, which accounted for 11 of those accidents. No surprise, but the number 1 location was Union Avenue for the most number of accidents. During the month of February, we conducted 715 motor vehicle stops. 14 of those resulted in summonses, and 638 resulted in written warnings.
Is there any one particular spot on Union Avenue? I mean, or is it just Union Avenue in general?
Yeah, it's just Union Avenue is where the statistics pull from, and I think it's a busy street, so it tends to get a lot of the crashes.
Monthly fleet report, Chief Canfield.
I have nothing on that unless you have any questions.
Questions? Correspondence to and from the department, Chief Canfield.
We had a letter written to us from a person in Vista, California, acknowledging the work that we do. And that was it for correspondence.
Does this person have some kind of a relationship with Laconia, or?
I don't know that. I didn't get that sense. I think it was probably sent to a number of agencies, is my guess.
That's nice. Chief's report, Chief Canfield.
Officers participated in the Special Olympics Winnie Dip again at the Margate as part of a fundraiser for the organization. Just want to give a shout out to Officer Rick Bassett. He does some incredible work with Special Olympics and volunteers a lot of his time. He went up to Waterville for the Winter Games and participated in the Cruiser Parade on the Sunday, and then helped hand out medals to the athletes. He's got a nice little niche in his heart for this organization, so very much appreciated. I attended the Lakes Region Children's Auction Awards to local charities. Our Laconia Police Relief Association Family Fund was awarded $7,500 from that organization. So again, another nice organization that does a lot for the community, and this enables our family fund to help out as well. As you know, Kurt and Polly Brungart made a $15,000 donation towards the development of a firearms range. That was formally accepted at the last council meeting on the second reading. The Jensen Benevolent Fund offered a $25,000 donation towards the same development of the police firearms range. And that is in the current process with the council to accept that as a donation. So both foundations I really appreciate, because I think it'll help us get this project off the ground without taxpayer money. So very generous of them. Been working very closely with the city manager and the mayor in regards to the unhoused population. We've had a couple of meetings. We have another one tomorrow morning. Isaiah's will be closing as of April 1st. So we'll be looking to how to assist them and how to deal with that going forward after April 1st when that closes. We also had a meeting with DOT for the Hounslow Ave property, which is state-owned, which I think they were in favor of working together with the city on the problem. So Detective Adams did a talk for Rotary, which was very well received. As you know, our CALIA accreditation has annual reviews, and then every 4 years there's an annual on-site. So this year is our 4th year, which is our full reaccreditation. They will be coming out here from August 5th to August 8th to primarily they do all the file reviews ahead of time. Most of the stuff is interviews. They interview employees, community members, city leaders, as well as, kind of really delve into what we do. So that's August 5th to the 8th. I'm sure they'll be looking to talk to the commission at some point. In conjunction with that, on August 6th, we'll be holding National Night Out. That'll be at Peachy Park again. Kind of wanted to bring it to another location, but that location works really well with all of the groups that we've been bringing in. And it's a great spot to hold it. So we'll be doing that August 6th again this year. What's that? Peachy Park. Spider Tech, the text messaging notification when people call the police department for service. We sent a total of 1,331 messages last month, which was up 10.7%. Survey completion rate was at 20.2%, which was down by 4.4%. 20% survey completion rate is still very high. 2024 overdose statistics, we had currently at 8 overdoses with 2 suspected overdose deaths. Line of duty deaths are at 27 across the nation year to date. Mostly recently we saw the NYPD officer who was gunned down on a traffic stop late Monday, so certainly can be a dangerous job at times. And then the last thing I have is I just got word that our honor guard has been invited to attend the August 10th Boston Red Sox baseball game at Fenway Park and present the colors as a police honor guard. So certainly tune into that game, and I think the honor guard will be very excited to do that.
When is that?
August 10th, it's a 4:10 p.m. game.
Old business.
Nothing?
New business.
Nothing?
Other business.
Nothing?
Citizen comments. Hearing none, we'll move on to confirmation of the next meeting date, April 17th, 2024. Any issues? Okay. And we have a reason for non-public. I'll entertain a motion to go into
Yep.
non-public.
I'll make a motion, we go into non-public pursuant to RSA 91-A:3, Section 2A, for the dismissal, promotion, or compensation of any public employee, or the disciplining of such employee, or the investigation of any charges against him or her, unless the employee affected, 1, has a right to a public meeting, and 2, requests that the meeting be open, in which case the request shall be granted.
Second that motion.
Okay, roll call to go into non-public. Commissioner Mello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Yes. And Commissioner Whittam? Yes. So we will move into a non-public session at 2:20 PM.